Hi guys and welcome back to CryptoChester. I'm here today to talk to you about Pi Network. We're going to be breaking this down from a fundamental perspective and also a technical analysis perspective because we're going to be getting into a price prediction to see how high this asset could be going in the coming weeks and months or so. Okay, so start off with the USP about this asset and what the utility essentially is. It's Pi Network. Okay, it's the first digital currency you can mine from your phone. Okay, so that's the unique selling point here. They have actually created their own decentralized Pi browser as well. On top of that, guys, they've built this network as a social cryptocurrency slash sort of developer platform and ecosystem. Okay, it's designed for widespread accessibility and real world utility. Okay, so right now you can actually go to the App Store and download the Pi network onto your phone and begin mining Pi right away. Okay, I've done this. You can get this on both things and you can actually start earning simply just from clicking a few buttons on your phone. It's amazing. Okay, so that's sort of the utility here, and they've got a social forum and stuff attached to it, and as I said, a decentralized browser as well. Still a few more things in development, but basically this is showing how easily something can be run and mined from the power of our phones. Okay, so very, very important here that Pi has done that using these very, very small and not very, very efficient nodes essentially. Okay, that support the blockchain itself. Okay, so let's get into sort of an update of Pi, what's really happened with the chart, what's happened with the price, and then we can really dive into sort of a price prediction as to where we think this thing could be going here in the future. Just before we do that, guys, you know why we're all here, right? We're here to make money, okay? That's basically it. We're all here to make money, so I want to give you guys a chance to make money as well, okay? It's very simple. I've signed up with a partnership with BingX. Now, this is exclusive to the CryptoChester community. This basically means anyone that signs up to BingX will get a share of $5,000. Okay, there's 100 sign-up places to claim. Okay, so the first 100 people that sign up are going to get a share of $5,000. There's no attachments. You don't need to deposit. You don't need to do anything. Just sign up, and you will get a share of $5,000. Basically, $50 for doing absolutely well. Signing up, not depositing or trading or anything like that. There's no requirements, just sign up. The link is in the description if you basically want free money, okay? And again, there's only 100 spots here, guys. You got to be quick. This will fill up very, very quick. Anyway, back to Pi. Let's really get into this update and breaking down the chart to see where this thing is going in the future. Now, let's start off on the day, okay? The last day has been a bit of a bloodbath for Pi, okay? You can see here on Crypto Bubbles, it's actually down 26%. It is leading the race in terms of the Red Sea right now for the crypto market today. Guys, let's be real here. That's absolutely fine. Considering the last 7 days for this asset has been just absolutely explosive. To be more accurate, guys, it's actually up 90% in the last 7 days, which is just unbelievable stuff. And we will get to this chart very, very shortly here to really dissect where this thing could be going. But to be up 90% in 7 days is crazy, even after dumping 27%. Okay, so it's absolutely fine for this to be happening, guys. Do not panic. This thing still has got a lot of room for growth and can potentially see some very, very bigger price movements in the future. Okay, so that's 7 days. Let's look at the one month. In the last month, it's actually only up 44% because we did also see quite an aggressive pullback here. But that's absolutely fine. And obviously we did start on this sort of lower price here. Okay, so yeah, it's still up 44%. Hedge funds aim for 7% a year, guys. So if you're at 44%, you're absolutely chilling. Now, the yearly, this is very, very different. I think what happened with this project, guys, a lot of VCs and a lot of institutions invested into this project because it was such obviously a desirable USP, mining from your phone, the first digital currency to do that. And what basically happened to the chart, and this is where I'm going to be switching over to the bigger chart here, you can see it was an absolute bloodbath, a real bloodbath of horrific price action to the downside. Now, I was shorting this, I must say. I was shorting this pretty much up the whole way down, making a lot of money doing so. It was really, really clean, actually, because I spotted this. This was essentially kind of what ICP did. Remember ICP from 2021, guys? Basically what happened, it launched, it had a lot of institutional investment, it pumped massively, billions of dollars in terms of market cap, and then people realized, oh, there's no way for us to accumulate our money. There's not really that much strong user base yet. So what are we going to do? We're going to try and pull some of our investment out. And that's essentially what had happened, well, what has happened here with Pi. Now, that was this whole period here, basically from February all the way down to April. Now, in April, we bottomed. We bottomed down at around 40 cents, currently trading at $1.09 and growing exponentially, okay? We're above all major moving averages now. We've broken bearish market structure lower highs here, guys. This thing is looking super goddamn strong, and I'm very, very confident in where this thing can be going, okay? So we'll start off with looking at potential sort of swing trade here for an asset of this caliber. Trend is your friend. Obviously, right now, it's trending up. It's looking pretty bullish. A little bit of a sell-off there, but that's absolutely fine. Just going to get rid of the MAs here to start us off here. I'm going to be simply drawing a trend line up just like so. This is clearly where we are seeing confluence here, guys. You can see we've definitely got our low here, support coming through from here. Test, support, closed, gained, very nice. Bounces upon bounces of continuation here, okay? So what I would be either looking for a small swing trade here, it would either be a break to the downside for around 13%, because you can see when we can potentially break this trend line here, it's going to be a bit of a bloodbath to the downside. You would think, after seeing such a massive move to the upside here. Now, if that doesn't happen here, let's talk about volatility from this trend line in terms of support. You can see this volatility, 107%. The most recent bounce here was actually 42%. So it begs to differ. It makes you think, usually, guys, we go for around half, 50% in terms of volatility trading. So I wouldn't be going for 17%. Usually it would be 20%, but let's be real here. And let's just simply play for a nice 8% up to the volume weighted ATR band here on the 4 hour at $1.13. That's what basically on the basis that we stay where it is right now. But you can also see the 21 EMA creeping along here on the 4 hour, looking like we're potentially going to go sideways for this asset for the moment, consolidate in this area, and then see a test of support and potentially heading up from there, okay? Now, the question is, how high can that go? Again, as I said, volatility trading, if we're looking at around like 7, 8, we were looking at 20%, half of that 40% there. But in realistic terms, we're probably going for around 7, 8% if we're going to go from that sort of level. But obviously, this trend is explosive here. And if we're looking for sort of a price prediction for this asset, then I would be going considerably higher than that. And this is where we are going to be zooming right the way out to the macro here. And looking at this in more of a broader picture here, guys, because you can clearly see what we have got formed now is a parallel channel. Now, it's a downward sloping parallel channel. And let me just talk to you about the top side. This is the top side, the resistance points that usually throw us down. Okay, we are seeing that in yesterday's price action and today's a bit here, seeing us basically come down from that massive, basically 90% pump or something stupid, whatever it was. But usually, when you do see a symmetrical triangle chart pattern, support on the lower side, resistance on the top side, usually you see a pump to the upside, guys. It's usually a continuation pattern. Now, the continuation pattern is actually using a measure move from the bottom all the way to the top. Now, that would mean, okay, this is the price prediction here, guys. Wherever we break out along this line here, this is where we could potentially be getting to. And just quickly, guys, if you like Pi, if you're mining Pi, okay, if you're on the app and you're doing it every day and doing all that good stuff, just drop a little like on the video, because if you like the video, this gets shown to more people, and then more people know about Pi Network, and then more people buy into Pi Network, essentially pumping your bags, okay? So yeah, if you like the video, that would be absolutely amazing. If you are new to the channel, drop a little subscribe as well. And I will be leaving the link to our Telegram here in the description of the video, so you guys can go join the CC Gang family as well. We're growing very, very fast over there. And remember, guys, just quickly, free money, go check it out, sign up, completely free, and you can get a share of $5,000. Amazing stuff. The first 100 people that do it. Anyway, price prediction. 238% to the upside for this asset is completely achievable. And I do think that that we're putting us around a $5.27 per coin for Pi. That would be roughly just under a 5x to where we are now. Okay, so 5 times 7 there would be around a 35 with the 0.8 on there, probably around a 39 $39 billion market cap. Okay, now guys, I know you're probably like, it's not going to get to $39 billion. If you look at other market caps in the space right now, you've got Dogecoin sat at 33, you've got ADA sat at 28, Tron sat at 25. It's got a very high likely of getting to that sort of level, guys. Okay, so if you do agree with that price prediction of 234%, which will be roughly, it's a bit more than that, just under a 5x to where we are now, from where we are now, then drop a little comment in the video. I want to hear from you about and your opinions on Pi Network. Okay, that is going to be it from me, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Let me know what you think of the price prediction. As I said again, like the video if you do. If you want free money, go check out BingX. Link is in the description. All you got to do is sign up and you get entered into this. And the first 100 people that get involved with this, they get the money. It's as simple as that. Okay, so yeah, I'll leave all that for you there. Again, thank you ever so much for watching. Peace out for now, and I'll see you in the next one.